what is a spiritual burnout? A spiritual burnout is when one takes in a whole lot of information and practices, making breakthrough, and all of a sudden, everything goes quiet. It's like your soul is exhausted and it needs a rest. It's like a timeout, spiritual timeout. Guys, this is where I've been for the last month, and it has not been easy. Even though at the time it felt like it was working against me, but now I see it was all working out for me. Guys, today I want to share with you, why does a spiritual burnout happen in your journey? Oh, hello guys, this is Lula, and welcome to Awaken the Ego Within. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you and love you all. Have you ever had a spiritual burnout? First off, what are the signs that you're having a spiritual burnout? You know, is when you feel like everything has come to a complete stop and you hit a roadblock. It's like you feel like even though you've done all these things, you've made all these progresses, and then it seems like all of this is for nothing. You feel so confused. You feel like giving up. You even ask yourself, is this worth it? Should I keep on going or should I quit it? You know what I mean? But that is just your ego playing tricks on you. You know what I mean? Now, what do you do when you are in this state of a spiritual burnout? Guys, the two things that worked for me was rest, a lot of rest, and also going in nature. Over the last months, guys, it's like I've been through so much, but then now I feel like I'm out of this state, and I'm so grateful for the spiritual burnout actually. Even though I wanted to go play, you know what I mean? I wanted to go do what I do, usually make videos. But my soul is telling me, nah, you need to be on the bench. I was like, nah, you need to rest. Nah, you need to stop this right now. And then just be by yourself. You know what I mean? I felt like I wanted to isolate more than ever before. You know what I mean? I got off my phone. I got off all the social media platforms. All I did was take a rest and isolate myself. But now I feel so much better for it. Because what I experienced, and guys, and I know why, these things happen. So let's get right down to the video with the points, guys. In this video, guys, I'm going to share with you, why does it happen for you? And if you're going through this, why you should just follow your heart, guys, and take a rest, isolate yourself until you are ready to be called and participate once again. You know, so why does spiritual burnout happen along your journey, guys? The first thing is that so that you can heal. I've done so much healing in this period, it's not even funny. You know what I mean? All the emotions that I had buried down within me, deep down, guys, all of this information came up. It's like I was feeling these emotions again. I was reliving these moments, and I was releasing them one by one. You know, even all the trauma that I thought I had released, it was coming up. This is why, guys, I was full of doubt. You know, I said, well, I thought I worked through this before, but then it was still coming up. You know what I mean? Then I realized trauma usually, guys, you have to release trauma from a spiritual level, mental level, and also your body. You know, I even asked myself if this is worth it. If I've not released all these things. Why am I even bothering teaching about these things? But then I realized all this information have to be released from all levels. Now healing can only happen, guys, when you are shut down. It's like you're having a surgery. If you're having a surgery, a spiritual surgery, this is not the time to go and do the things that you do. So you need to have this surgery, and you need to rest in order for you to heal and recover. Since now you have taken in all these practices, you are becoming somebody new. You know what I mean? Now you need time to adjust to this state, so that you need to rest and isolate yourself so that you can heal. You know what I mean? So you can heal to ascend. Yeah, now that's the next point, or the next reason why burnouts happen, guys. Burnout happen so that you can ascend and become the practice itself. Now ascension means, guys, is living in the 5th dimension through your consciousness. You know what I mean, guys? When you are experiencing ascension, there is all these things that you need to revisit. There's all this information you need to review. After you've healed, you know what I mean? Now you can ascend. But the thing about ascension, guys, is like there's a whole lot of things that cannot go with you to this 5th dimension. That's why this time must be, you know what I mean, it's spent in a timeout, isolation, and in a lot of rest. You know what I mean? It's like when I was experiencing ascension, one day I get up, I feel so peaceful, I feel so amazing, and the next day I'm back feeling and experiencing these 3-dimensional problems once again. I say, oh Lord, why is this happening? You know what I mean? That is me practicing how to live in the 5th dimension. It's like your consciousness comes in and out of this state. It's like one day you're feeling like you're in heaven, the next day you're back in this hell. The more you spend time in nature, the more you keep working on yourself, the more you take rest, guys, the more, you're gonna go and adjust living on the 5th dimension. But this week, guys, I've had like so many great days. Now I feel like I'm living in the 5th dimension more and more and more every day as I go along this journey, guys. This is what I mean by, even though if it feels like it's working against you, it's all working out for you, guys. What is the next reason does the burnout happen along your spiritual journey, guys? So that you can adjust to becoming who you worked on being. Yes, for many of us, guys, who awakened in the year 2020, you know what I mean, even though this did not happen for you, understand, we all have our own timeline, guys. You know what I mean? So throughout this journey, we've been working on ourselves, taking on a whole lot of spiritual practices. You know what I mean? Now your subconscious mind have been absorbing all this information, literally. And now you've fed this information. Now it's time for you to adjust to who you want it to be. And this state, or you wanting to be who you worked on to be, guys, it takes a time out for this to happen. You need to shut down everything in order for you to become the person that you wanted to be all along. Because first, you need to heal. Second, you need to ascend. to the 5th dimension. And lastly, guys, you need to adjust to the person that you want to be. And from my experience, guys, this is why burnouts happen. So if this is happening with you guys, understand, it's just a matter of time until you've been called to play again. And it's all happening for your own good, guys. All right, have a good day.